His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewale Ladoja, the Oluwale of Ibadan. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this is a special visit from a special traditional ruler that you have things in common with.
The people of Oyo State said, are we going to become another Chibok? Is it going to be a perennial issue? But as I said, it has not brought a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria, not only in Oyo State. Because people now know that we now have a president who will not negotiate from the position of witness with any kidnapper. So thank you very much. We are very, very grateful.
From 8 divisions, now we are now moving to 12 divisions to shorten the response time, to give, that response time the teeth that is needed for us to defeat terrorism and banditry. It is very necessary, and we are doing so.
Has many voices. Before the experts debate them, before the politicians defend them, we hear it directly from the people. Hello and welcome to Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudende, and today we hit the streets to ask citizens about that one thing that they would change about government hospitals in Nigeria. Let's go. Quality healthcare remains a major concern for many Nigerians, with challenges ranging from affordability to availability of medical services. Today on Citizens Direct, I'm hitting the street to ask citizens about that one thing that they would change about government hospitals in Nigeria. Let's go.
What I see that can improve Nigeria government hospital? I mean, the whole 30 states of Nigeria, they should try and increase our facilities. We are lacking facilities. They try, they're not like government, doctors and nurses are going on strikes. They are sad, they try and pay them on time because they have family to feed on. They try and bring down the level of this thing, the lab fee, the drugs fee. If they can even provide free drugs, because some that people can even afford. These are not equal. So I came from a racial background that they need to attend to. They need medical attendance. I pray God will help our government. It's not easy. We are praying for them. May God help them.
Well, to the best of my knowledge, from what I know, like I said, everything about government healthcare in Nigeria is in shambles. Because when you go to the hospital, first of all, doctors and nurses are not well taken care of. They are not well paid. Their allowance, in fact, everything, they are not well taken care of. Then secondly, there are no drugs in the hospital. You go to the hospital, they will refer you to a private laboratory for tests. They will refer you to a private pharmacy for you to get your drugs. So, okay, thank you. So to that extent, everything, I would like to change everything about government healthcare in Nigeria.
So I think one of the most fundamental aspects of the nation is the health sector of Nigeria, because that's where our lives are saved. The very importance of the doctors, the nurses. So I think one of the most important problems are the infrastructure. So if I'm in the position of the government, I think one of the most important aspects I work on are the infrastructure. Health facilities. Because that's where things are provided to support the needs of the people, the injured, because all lives cannot be vulnerable. The government needs to protect the very needs and the health of the citizen, which is the most important aspect of life, the health security of the...
One thing I will change about government hospitals in Nigeria is I will ensure that government hospitals are properly funded and equipped so patients can get their quality health care. The
only way to approach the issue is to put things in order. One, for my own perspective, one is for them to make everything easy for the masses. Because if, for example, like me, I went to this general hospital, I stand on the queue less than 3 hours for me to get a drugs to my mom. Okay, if I way that they quickly equate well, I can easily go to somewhere inside the hospital and get it very easily and very small money for affordable. But everything is very expensive.
I would say the infrastructure, the equipment, and the salary. So what they need to do is work on their infrastructure, because I think they lack many infrastructures, one, and they lack many instruments for it. And I think if they pay their workers well, everybody will, because I think in Nigeria now, the pay moves people to do their work perfectly well. Because you can't come to work and they're paying you almost less than what you should get, and you're attending to somebody, you get frustrated when you are kind of working. So I think they should increase the pay, infrastructure, and the equipment.
Government hospital is all about the workers' attitude. The first thing I will change if I have the power with me is the workers' attitude. Because health staffs, health workers are supposed to be humanitarian, but most of them are definitely not. I'm not trying to point a few accusing fingers of them. It is in our blood, especially being Nigerians. We don't have that spirit of care towards one another. So the first thing I will change is the attitude of workers, health workers, by introducing training programs that can sanitize, that make them become more of humanitarians than just health workers, ordinary health workers, because many of them are working just for the salary. But they're supposed to remember first that they are humanitarians before the salary aspect comes into it. Then government have to think about increasing the health workers' remuneration, because that added incentive will go a long way to ginger them to work more, give more of that humanitarian aspect of them towards the patients.
The government workers should have a fear of God, in the sense that the way they interact with their what's it called? Is it the clients or the patients? Yes. So they should have a fear of God and how to interact with them. Most of them, they are evil. They don't have a fear of God. Like one day, for instance, one day I went to this general hospital. I go there I have a stomach running. I have a stomach pain. So I went down there. I explained my situation to them. So they said because they did not carry me come, or I did not took a motor or vehicle come, that I'm not emergency, that I should go and set back. I said, I'm having stomach pain, that they should attend to me. They said no, they will not attend to me. So ever since then, I've not entered there. So may God help us.
First of all, we have to be practical here. We have 24 or 20 local governments in Lagos State, and each local government has been one general hospital man the entire local government. Let us be practical. Can, God forbid, let's assume there's an emergency, can that local government manage 20 streets? Let's assume there's a casualty that affected the entire 20 streets in the local government, which I believe is less than 10% of the entire street in that local government. So the issue here is this: we are not being practical. What we have is not sufficient to the number of people they ought to have attended to. If you look at the total number of this doctor here, they are not up to, I mean, let's say the total surgeon here, they are not up to 100. Because I'm not in medical line, we have surgeon, we have opticians. If you look at each and every one of them, they are not up to 100 in numbers, and they have thousands of persons to attend to. They're also human beings like us. But the issue here is there's no transparency between the citizen and the government. Thank you. The word transparent is very clear. I want to see what is going on there. What is their budget now? What the government needs to do for us in quote now is the total population of people staying in Ikeja is 10 million. No, the total population of people staying in Ikeja are 500,000. Yeah. The total number of surgeons we have in Ikeja, you understand? Let them tell you the total number compared to the population. The surgeons are not. Are you getting the logic now? We need just to be transparent to one another so that we can. These are not. These are not difficult. It's just that we are not ready. The government too are not ready. We too we are not ready. That's why we are not asking necessary questions. So we are just like we know the problem and we are dodging the problem and we want solution. What we need is just transparent, simple.
From affordability to the quality of care, citizens are calling for a healthcare system that actually works, the one that truly meets their needs. This is Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudende, and thank you for joining us.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TVWest. Reporting the West, inspiring progress.
His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewale Ladoja, the Olúbàdàn of Ìbàdàn. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this is a special visit from a special traditional ruler that you have things in common with.
The people of Oyo State said, are we going to become another Chibok? Is it going to be a perennial issue? But as I said, it has not brought a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria, not only in Oyo State. Because people now know that we now have a president who will not negotiate from the position of witness with any kidnapper. So thank you very much. We are really very grateful.
From 8 divisions, now we are now moving to 12 divisions to shorten the response time to give, that response time, the teeth that is needed for us to defeat terrorism and banditry. It is very necessary, and we are doing so.
Has many voices. For the experts debate them, for the politicians defend them, we hear it directly from the people. Hello and welcome to Citizens Direct on TVWest. I'm Victoria Obudenge, and today we hit the streets to ask citizens if Nigeria is doing enough to help young Nigerians thrive in Nigeria. Across Nigeria, many young people are navigating unemployment, rising cost of living, and limited opportunities, but are enough efforts being made to support them? Today on Citizens Direct, we hit the street to ask, is Nigeria doing enough to help young Nigerians thrive? We'll find out.
The government is not really helping the youth in the society at all. Like, no job, youth are just walking around. Some people we won't finish. We have a lot of graduates every day that are graduating from school. No job opportunity for them. They're just walking around trying to survive. But if the government is able to give them empowerment, create job opportunity, when we have graduates each year, there's job available for them to do whatever they want to do. There's job available for the field of their study. Maybe learn a skill. Even when they don't want to learn a skill set, the government has to still make it easier for them.
I know for those young people, I don't see anything. I don't see anything that they will do to help themselves. Everybody goes from January to January. Nothing will come outside. I don't sure apart from politician begin, because now only politician begin, and then they success for this Nigeria. Like now, if my papa no be politician, so I don't go success for Nigeria. So you know, not only us, may government switch my entire politics, so I can be able to succeed for this Nigeria.
Enough have not done to youth to succeed in Nigeria. The Nigerian government to find work for youth. There are many youth outside that haven't done anything to themselves. We are just hustling into the streets. It's not making sense. Every day is about hustling every day. But it's not enough. Is not done for we, the Nigerian government. Please try. The youth, the offer that you have in your hand, just use it well. For you, the youth, any offer that you have in your hand, just use it well.
I think the government should grant the youth grants. Since we have enough natural resources in this country, the youth should be in that poor. They shouldn't be going to fraud. If the government can grant us grant to help them in places like IT, tech, and some other stuff, probably farming, let's just say stuff like that. And at least we have natural resources in this country enough, a lot. I don't think this country should be the way it is now. So I'm only pleading to the federal government to help the youth in grants. It's not only the NYC should be getting their allowances. I think the youth of this country should be getting allowances also. And I think if the federal government can't do it for all the whole state, maybe the states should prioritize that on their own end. Or most of all the states have natural resources also, and they should help the youth with it.
My advice about youth is that the way Nigeria is going to soar is not okay by me, because when we talk about youth, they are the future of tomorrow. Then the way Nigeria is the way Nigeria is today, I don't think our leaders think about youth, because everything is very difficult to every human being. When you are not thinking about youth by tomorrow, You yourself that have children, meaning say you are not thinking well about your children, because if you not do things in order for other people who not have the capacity to put themselves in order, even your own will not be able to settle in order. When you do well for other children, youth, let's say other generation, concern youth, the way you do another another person, well, God will surely put yourself in order too. So our leaders, is not by begging, it's by reality. We should try to work against future generation.
Enough is not being to help Nigerians thrive, because in this country, for example, if you stop 10 people on this street right now and you open their accounts, up to 10 people does not have at least 5k in their account. The poverty statistics, poverty level in Nigeria, in average Nigeria, is low. In fact, the bar is in hell. And I can tell the government are trying to help us, but they are not helping enough. Like, we're not seeing the news, we are hearing the blogs, we're not seeing the results. All the premises and everything, we're not seeing the result. And in normal Nigeria, if you are pushed to the wall, if you find out like you're pushed to the wall, the wall is going to be elastic. Like, we don't have any limits. Keep suffering. Tomorrow, if fuel price increase to 5,000 naira, everybody's still going to adapt. We'll keep adapting. Till when? We've been talking online, we've been bashing, we've been dragging on X, in fact, all over social medias, and we're not seeing visible results. We need to hold our leaders accountable. In fact, we need to drag them. We don't have to put them in power. We should question them. What are they doing for us? We need to see the results.
So, if I want to give any youth advice over the issue that is going on, I'll just tell them to keep working hard. Because like this Nigeria is not smiling, and the things are getting more and more expensive. The more petrol gets higher, the more things are getting expensive. The more the dollar gets higher, the more things are getting more expensive. Nigerian governments are not doing anything. That is just the funniest thing. You will see a video of them, they will post themselves in parties. You see a video today, oh, one of them is doing wedding, all of them are attending, spraying money. Money that they are meant to use to change the environment, they are spraying it everywhere in the party. You see a party, all these rich men party, and you'll be like, so they have this amount. I'm not saying they should not do their parties, but I'm just saying they should look into the environment also, into the society also. Sometimes I go to Badagry, I see small children begging, and it's from there anybody can kidnap them, because their family, it's not like their family is not working hard, but things are getting more hard for them. The food that they're eating to survive is getting more higher. You hear price of rice today, you hear 1,000, tomorrow you hear 1,500, next tomorrow you hear 2,000, which is not meant to be like that. How do you want them to survive?
Actually, I think a lot still has to be done. I think the present-day government, in their own capacity, they think that they have actually done something, but the reality on ground of the day-to-day Nigerians is far from the truth. I still believe that a lot more still has to be done, most especially in our educational sector. You get, our educational sector is languishing terribly in backwardness. We have gone so far back in our educational sector that an ordinary student doesn't even have a chance of making it in life in this country, because the system is set up to fail already. So that's why I said a lot still has to be done, you know, to correct some of these things. The method which we have been taught in our country is already outdated, and has been outdated for more than 20 years already. So you can see that from this metric alone, it's outrageous that anybody in his right senses would think that the present-day government is doing enough for the ordinary Nigerian. You see, when we talk about these things, we only look at the smaller scope of it. Giving grants is good. Grants is being given worldwide. Countries that are developed, tomorrow they still give grants. But you cannot give grants when your transportation system is in shambles, your production system, there's no constant electricity, which is one of the pioneering metric for development in any nation. You understand? So giving grants when other aspects of the government are not even catered for correctly, it's like dashing people money. And that's why you can see the last time the first lady went to some place and was sharing for 5,000, she received a lot of backlash for it. It's not that what she did was wrong, but giving for 5,000 naira to people that the 5,000 naira will not even last the next day, it's like you are dashing them the money. Is that we cannot call that grant? We can't call that empowerment. You understand? It's like you are dashing them money. So grant is when the system is working, then the government comes in to help, you know, and help the normal day citizen to build up something for themselves. You know, Nigerians are hardworking people. I don't know why we had that from the other past government that we are lazy. Just young Nigerians, you can go worldwide. Nigerians are everywhere. If you are lazy people, we won't be everywhere. That's for sure. You understand? So Nigerians are very hardworking, but we have a failed system. That has always been our problem. That is our problem, and that will continue to be our problem if we continue with the style and operation of this type of government that we currently find ourselves in.
So what the government can do, it can empower the youth by, like, all these gadgets that people are selling here now, by, you know, assisting them with some money. You know, it's not everybody can be able to buy, you know, buy or sell. So people, a lot of people young there, if you go over there now, a lot of people are hustling. You understand? A lot of them are hustling, you know, by dragging people to come and buy so that they can feed themselves. So the government can empower them by assisting most of them. For even if you go there now, you can see a lot of graduated. Most of them are graduated. So some of them are there.
Enough is being done because when you look at the environment generally, so they give us free access, free movement to do a lot of things. So see, let me say this, especially this our generation, this fourth generation that we are. So there is enough of opportunity for you. If you know how to handle your gadget very well, your phone or your laptop very well, you can do a lot of things on it. So government give us free access to do whatever you like. If you want to do some business, there's some business that you do, like all those forex trading or whatever. You can do them and make your money from there. So there are a lot of things like that, like real estate company. You can open your own business and everything. And there's a freedom for all those things in Nigeria. So I think government give us enough space or chance to do all those things.
The system or the state, Nigerian state presently, is good enough. It's conducive for entrepreneurship development to help young people. It's just that the government or those who are in power, they are leaders, are more religious instead of being more realistic. They are supposed to support young people by involving strategists like myself and other people who believe firmly in this country. But instead, they are being religious and they are being sarcastic, which is not the best. But we remain one of the most blessed nations on earth. If you travel around the country, you will see for yourself how rich we are in terms of land and other very valuable natural resources. So it's a blessed country, it's a blessed place.
No. I mean, in the state we are in today, the youths, most of us have to take 2 or more jobs just to get enough income to keep running our lives on a daily basis. So it's not sustainable like that. It has been the same thing that has been plaguing jobs, infrastructure, policies, things that would really get the youth to go into. I mean, without that, people are just going to tie Yahoo, kidnapping, money ritual.
To my own opinion, I don't know others, and to what I see, there is no effort that is being done by the president or by anybody at all to help the youth. If any youth will come out and say Nigeria is doing anything to help them, maybe it's the people that is close to the top people. They are benefiting as family or as friend. But we that we have nobody, we are struggling on our own. Could you imagine somebody who graduates from university who have no job At the end of the day, you find a PS job to do. The PS job, maybe you get 5,000 naira, most especially here in Lagos. Kai will come and collect their own. Agboro will come. Task force will come. Different people will be chasing you. Oh, this. Oh, if you don't pay, they will scatter your market. In fact, like last 2 weeks ago, people lost their money here. People that are struggling, borrowing money, they will start paying that money like from nowhere, from scratch. So I don't see anything that the government is doing to help the youth future. If you are youth, I would like you to struggle on your own, plan your future daily, pray daily. That's the only thing that will keep you. If you are putting your hope on the government, you will fail your family, you will fail your generation.
Young Nigerians have shared their concerns about issues affecting them and also offered possible solutions. But the question now is whether those responsible will listen, but not just listen, and act according to the needs of young Nigerians trying to earn a living. This is Citizens Direct on TV West. I'm Victoria Okutende. Thank you for joining us.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TV West. Reporting the West, inspiring progress.
His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewale Ladoja, the Olúbàdàn of Ìbàdàn. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this is a special visit from a special traditional ruler that you have things in common with.
The people of Oyo State said, are we going to become another Chibok? Is it going to be a perennial issue? But as I said, it has not brought a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria, not only in Oyo State. Because people now know that we now have a president who will not negotiate from the position of witness with any kidnapper. So thank you very much. We are really very grateful.
From 8 divisions, now we are now moving to 12 divisions to shorten the response time, to give, that response time the teeth that is needed for us to defeat terrorism and banditry. It is very necessary, and we are doing so.
TV station other than TVWest. My name is Daniel Owoyemi. Welcome to Opportunity Radio TV. This is where we avail Nigerians with practical opportunities available out there. You may complain, oh, the country is this, there are no opportunities here or there, but on Opportunity Radio TV, we avail you with those opportunities, and we bring experts that help you walk through that journey of rising from that zero to that level that you may want to be, harnessing those opportunities. So today promises to be a very interesting and very insightful one, as I'm being joined on the show by an expert, a specialist in digital marketing, Mr. Segun Olayemo. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Glad to have you join us on Opportunity Radio TV.
Same here, sir.
I believe there's a lot you're going to unpack for many Nigerians, because before we get into that, let's go for this selfie. That when we return, we get into the conversation proper. Alright, welcome back. You're still on Opportunity Radio TV, and before we went on that break, I did let you know that we're looking at opportunities in digital marketing for every Nigerian, regardless of where you find yourself. Whether you are a 9-to-5 person, or you're a business owner, or someone who is just still trying to figure out what to do, especially in this digital age where everyone is talking about AI. But what exactly is digital marketing all about? For someone who just knows the conventional marketing, the traditional marketing, now is digital marketing. What exactly does digital marketing entail? So someone begins to know what to expect.
Okay, so digital marketing is actually majorly you bringing your business to the internet, using different technology like social media, and also different web techniques and even AI to actually promote your business and get visibility for your business.
Okay, so it's strictly about visibility for your business using the digital tools available. So, are there opportunities in digital marketing?
Actually, there are a whole lot of opportunities in digital marketing as a skill. We have opportunities in social media management, social media marketing. So what that entails is you helping businesses to manage their social media profile, be it Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, whatever social media.
It's a numbers, all this one that you have mentioned
exactly.
now. Okay.
So, and also we still have media buying aspect, which is you concentrating majorly on helping businesses run profitable campaigns to promote their business, to promote their goods, their services to the right audience and also to the right buyers for them to be able to actually earn profit from the business. Then we also have content aspect of it in terms of writing content for different businesses for you to be able to promote your services through that aspect. It could be in form of blog content, it could be in form of content articles that people could read, learn, or even you could also earn from that as a content writer by monetizing your skill with AdSense on different ad levels. So there are a whole lot of opportunities.
So you have mentioned 3 now. You have mentioned social media marketing.
Yes.
You have mentioned content writing. You have mentioned media buying.
Yes.
Please take us to. I know there's still more.
Yeah. We still have funnel development. So what funnel development actually means is that you help businesses to streamline the structure at which they want to actually reach out to their audience. So it could be in form of you setting up a Facebook campaign that would actually have a landing page where people could actually visit to learn more about your business and your services. Then from there you could also integrate payments on that same page where they could actually check out immediately once they make decisions to buy from you, and you get paid, and they also get their goods or whatever services they are actually trying to buy from you delivered to them.
So that's another specialization to
that's
funnel. Why do they call it funnel?
The reason why they call it funnel is simply because it's in form of the normal funnel that we know for you to actually maybe pour water gently without you wasting any of it. So it's a funnel in terms of which has 3 levels. We have the top funnel, the middle funnel, and the bottom funnel. So what it means is that not everyone that sees your ad or your campaign would buy immediately. So you keep them in that funnel for you to be able to nurture them. So the nurturing now has to do with you selling to them different category of your product. You could have products in different categories of maybe 1 million, 500,000, 200,000, 300,000. So let's say you're pushing out a product of 1 million to your audience and they are not buying. So you could also look at it, what other product can I push to those same people in the sales funnel, like maybe 500,000 product. If they are converting, you can now downsell or upsell your audience. So that's why
you are giving a free masterclass already. Okay, so you have let us into the different dynamics of digital marketing now. Now, for a starter now, someone who is just hears about digital marketing, I mean, you see people who call themselves, why did I say who call themselves? People like you, digital marketing experts. Some of them, they don't go out, they just work from home, and people are wondering, what are they doing? They must be doing cyber fraud. Is it real that you can stay at home within the comfort of your house and you just make money? I mean, is it real?
Of course, it's very real. I would say I've been working remotely since 2021 as a digital marketer, and
they pay you.
Of course.
The money is not remote money, it's original money.
Of course, it's real money, like salary. Yes, now you get paid for every gig or job that is being delivered. So for working remotely, it's in different levels. You could actually work as a freelancer. It means you'll be working and getting paid based on every project that is being completed, and you could also work on a full-time role as a remote worker where you work, but just that you don't go to the office. You wake up the normal time. A 9 to 5 person wakes up, you do your work, then you close at whatever time you agreed with the company. But the good thing about it is that it gives you liberty, and it's very flexible. You don't have to deal with the awful and buffle of jumping on buses and all of that. So it's that
That's
freedom
the
is
Lagos
actually the
hustling and bustling issue.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you just have dominion over your time, and you could also control how you manage your time and even your resources.
Wow. So now, in fact, it's like you're winning me. I don't know whether I should stop doing media and join and hear you.
No problem.
That's what I do it.
You're
So
welcome.
where can someone start from? As in level, which level can one start from?
Okay, so first, if you're looking at heading into digital marketing, like I said, it's just digital marketing is just like an umbrella that actually houses a whole lot of other area of specialization when it comes to online marketing. So if you're starting out, the easiest way to start out is starting out as a content writer or a copywriter. So the reason why I said that is the easiest way is simply because it's easy for you to sit down, write content for companies. It's not so technical. It's just as if you're writing a letter, you're writing an essay. So you write that for businesses, for them to be able to promote their products, their services. Then you have it published online, and you still get paid handsomely for doing that.
Okay, so for starters, you can consider content writing.
Yeah.
So what about which other one can?
Also, you can also still consider social media marketing, just that it could now be a little bit technical, because nowadays most social media managers or marketers are being required to also understand some level of content creation and also social media graphics design and maybe video editing skills, although it's not even supposed to be one of the skills that should actually be in their portfolio. But based on job requirements, for most cases, that's why I said social media management may not be so easy like the way it was before. That all you have to do is just manage posts for businesses, respond to comments, replies, and also DMs.
Okay, now I'm beginning to think that social media management is like taking the front role in digital market. So when people hear digital marketing now, they think everything is social media management.
Of course not. No. Digital marketing, like I said, it houses a whole lot of other skills. So under digital marketing, we have social media management, we have email marketers, we have content writers.
Email marketing is also part of digital marketing.
Exactly.
Wow.
We have content writing, we have copywriting, and copywriting is actually an act of writing to sell. So it's still different from being a content writer.
So for someone who has a passion, I mean, when it comes to writing now, who writes books, who writes articles here and there, does that person still need some level of training to be able to write to sell now, because he's writing to sell now? So what are the dynamics of writing to sell?
Yeah, so for copywriting, like I said, writing to sell, it actually has a framework which we refer to the AIDA framework. So what that means is that is AIDA. So those 4 letters must be acronym must be very much present in your content for you to be able to sell. So it means awareness, interest, then desire and action.
Free masterclass. Awareness, interest, desire and action. So must be present in your writing.
Exactly. So it means you have to craft a content that would make people want to read more, want to know more about what you're trying to talk about or whatever product you're trying to sell. Then the interest for them to be able to want to get to the last stage of your content, which is where the action is going to take place, has to also be there. Then now the desire to now willingly take action. Either you want them to maybe submit their email, you want them to submit their phone number, you want them to buy from you, you want them to make deposits, you want them to make direct purchase. Now has to do with the action being binded into the copy that you're actually writing just for that act.
It's getting really interesting now on Opportunity Radio TV as we continually delve into opportunities available for Nigerians. And on this episode, we're looking at opportunities in digital marketing for every Nigerian. And my guest has been a digital marketing specialist, Mr. Segun Olayemo. Let's go for this break there. When we return, the conversation continues as we shall be looking at some other areas that would interest. So we'll be back after this time out. Stay with us. right, welcome back. It's still Opportunity Radio TV, and the conversation has been opportunities in digital marketing for every Nigerian, regardless of the age that you find yourself, the profession, the business that you do. So my guest has been Mr. Segun Olayemo, a digital marketing specialist. And earlier, before we went on that break, you did let us know that there are different dynamics of digital marketing. You took us through a masterclass of someone who is going to content writing, of awareness, interest, desire, and action. So now let's throw some light. Let's spotlight some areas now. So which digital marketing skills are currently most valuable?
Okay, so the digital marketing skills that are currently most valuable, one, I would say search engine optimization experts. Then I would say funnel
what does that search? Okay. Is there an engine somewhere that we're going to be searching for something?
No, it actually means that having your business visible on different search engines like Google, because if people want to actually get to learn or know about your business, most times they might not even remember what your website is or what your social media page handle is. The first thing they want to do is go to Google and search for the name of your business. So if your business is actually not visible on the search engine, they would never get to see your business or learn about it. So that's why it's very lucrative skill now, because most businesses want to be visible on Google, even other search engines like Bing, Yandex, and even now Pinterest is also being used as a search engine. Even social medias, you see different social media
So
content.
Pinterest is not just for images?
No, it's not. Pinterest is more than an image submission platform. It's actually a bulk of traffic acquisition website. You can actually move as much traffic as you want from Pinterest to your website or your offer, depending on the strategy.
Okay, so you were responding to the question of the most valuable.
Yeah, I said search engine optimization.
Okay.
One. Then the next thing is media buying. Everyone wants to promote their business. They want people to see their product. They want people to see their services. So media buying also, it's also a very lucrative skill now in digital marketing, like I said earlier, because you could actually use this skill to help businesses run ads that could actually attract sales and also increase their conversion.
So now I'm thinking for someone who wants to venture into digital marketing, regardless of the subdivision the person is venturing into, and the person doesn't have a portfolio.
Okay.
Can one start without a portfolio?
Of course, you could start without a portfolio, and the best way to start, like I used to tell people, is actually looking for internship offers, be it paid or not. What that would do for you is that it would actually help you work on live projects. You'll be able to work on projects that you could actually use to develop or build your portfolio, then bid for jobs that could actually pay you well.
Okay, so how should someone like that now approach a business or an organization that, I need to do internship, but in the event that such an organization feel that they are not willing to, they will not be paying such a person, do you think it's still worth it?
Yeah, it's very worth it. Like I said earlier, the best way to actually approach them is make them understand that you are just starting out, you are at the entry level of your career, then you need to build your portfolio, whereas you could actually use your skill to actually help the business grow. In returns, you work on live projects with them, then you hand that as the reward for whatever job you've done for them.
Okay, so what course or what background or what educational background should one have before one can really do well in digital marketing?
And for me, your educational background is not relevant. And the reason I said it's not relevant is simply because I've seen people that are school cert holders, I've seen people that are ND holders, I've even seen people that actually studied food tech, food science, but now they are a developer, a full stack digital marketer, or majorly an SEO expert. So your educational background has nothing to do. The only thing is you just need to acquire the skill set. And even majorly when you look at the international market, based on personal experience or the jobs I've worked on, none of them has ever asked me for my school certificate or whatever.
But you've been working for years now, and
yes.
none has ever asked for your credentials.
Exactly. So what they are actually after is deliverables. Once you have the skills and you're able to prove that you can actually do what they want, that's all. So being a graduate or not has nothing to do with learning or earning from digital marketing.
Okay, so like, what can you take us through the price range, like the remuneration package? What is the popular one, like for social media manager? Like, how much do they get paid? For SEO, like how much do they get paid? Email marketing, you know?
Okay. For social media managers,
and sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
If you have these packages across, I mean cross-border, like in Nigeria and for other countries, you have worked with different clients beyond the shores of this country. So, like in other clients, like how much do they pay them in Nigeria? Like what do they offer them, and what is it supposed to be?
Okay, I would like to put it this way: if you're working for a foreign client and also working for a Nigerian client, you can't compare the salary range. It's the gap is massive. You can, for let's say for a social media manager, you could actually be earning maybe $500 per month from a foreign client, but
$400 is like
that's around 600 and something.
600 something thousand. Okay.
But for a Nigerian client, they could actually be offering you maybe highest 200,000.
Yeah, 2 used to dollars.
Sorry, 200,000 naira. So you can even see the margin between the two. So that's why most people that actually learn the skill sets, they actually want to go to different freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer.
Please mention those platforms.
Yeah, we work remotely. Also, we have Remotive, then we have WellFund to actually get clients, and the reason is simply because of the power in the exchange rate. So even if they are going to be getting, let's say, minimum of, let's say, $300 per project, and we are able to handle maybe 2, 3, 4 projects at the same time, that's $300 times 4. You know what that means? That's over $8,000. You can't compare it to even working for 3 clients as a local brand here in Nigeria. The max they would want to pay maybe like $350 max, except if you're going to be doing beyond your portfolio. Maybe you'll be hired as a social media manager, but at the same time you'll be working as a content creator, working as an email marketer, still doing SEO and all of that. But the truth is, working for a foreign client is actually one of the best thing that could actually happen to your career as a digital marketer.
Wow. So that tells me that the difference is clear.
Yeah, very, very.
So now, how do you position yourself to work for a foreign client? What are the things that they look out for?
Okay, so one of the things they actually look out for is majorly the portfolio, which I used to tell people that is the most vital part of your career. You have to have a very robust portfolio. Even if you don't have a client, you could actually go online, search for businesses that don't have, maybe for instance, that doesn't have a Google My Business profile. You could actually offer to do it for them for free, manage it, make sure the page is up to standards, is getting local visibility, they're actually getting reviews being posted, being responded to. You could actually use that to position yourself as a local SEO expert. Then after that, you can start sourcing for clients. Then another very important part is your LinkedIn resume. It's very, very important. You have to set up a LinkedIn resume, because that would actually make them see you as a professional in that field. So your LinkedIn resume, your bio, your header, your picture, your headshots, because they want to see you. So you have to use a picture that actually shows your face, that position you as an authority in that niche.
So all of this, they are determined, and there are major factors that you have to consider. You're targeting foreign clients.
Exactly.
So now when you're working with foreign clients, and you're also working with local clients. We've seen cases of people who are able to. Is it possible to juggle the two anyway?
Of course, it's very, very much possible to actually juggle the two. But the thing is, it now depends on your desire, depends on the willingness for you to actually earn more or work more. So it depends on what your goal is as regards to that.
Okay, I actually would have loved that you take us through success stories of people who have traveled this path, including your own success story too.
Okay.
But let's maybe we should take that first before we go on this break.
Okay.
Would you like to share your success stories of how you started the journey?
Okay. Yeah, my story actually was I started as a network system engineer. Because after school, even before school, I had done some certifications in network system configuration. So I did MCSE for Microsoft, I did CCNA for Cisco. Then also I ventured into learning ethical hacking for server security and also protection for different network infrastructures. So later on, I did not feel fulfilled in that area, so I was actually given an opportunity to work with a business here in Lagos. It's a photography business, so I started with them as a content creator for their blog website for the photography business. So I was actually in charge of content for them. Then also I was doing a little bit of SEO then. SEO wasn't so as popular as the way it is now then. So that was where I started off as a professional in my career. So after that, it got to a stage I got tired of going to the office. It was stressful, so I started combing the web. So I was looking every site, every blog, every forum for opportunities. Then I stumbled on a lady's post on LinkedIn. She actually needed an SEO for a real estate company in North Carolina, USA. So I actually submitted my CV. So after the interview, they felt I'm actually a good fit for the role, so I got hired. So after then, has actually been different job opportunity over another job opportunity. But the thing I just saw in terms of my career progress was that the first international offer that I had actually opened doors to a whole lot of other opportunities for me. Because for the fact that I said I was able to work with a real estate company in North Carolina, I was also offered a SEO role with a company in Australia, not just one company. I worked with Cool Eats in Australia, I worked with O'Brien Electric and Solar. Also
your story is a book and we cannot finish that book on this show today.
Exactly.
But what is so evident and profound is that it is possible, regardless of where you're starting from, whether you have a first degree or not, whether all you have is just your school set, whatever it is that you have, whatever your age, you can start from that level and move to the next phase. So go for another breather, and when we return, we'll get into opportunities happening now that you can jump on and leverage on, and that is after this break. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us. Alright, welcome back. You're still on to Opportunity Radio TV, reaching you from TVWest, Nigeria. And my name is Daniel Owoyemi. The conversation has been opportunities available in digital marketing for every Nigerian, and it's been so insightful. A lot has been learned. And now we're getting to yet another very interesting part of the show, which is opportunities happening now. What are those opportunities that you can jump on? So because we have looked at digital marketing, we'll kickstart with opportunities in digital marketing. And this one, it's for those who are much more interested in the social media and digital marketing space. So this, I also believe that you can see this on the screen. The control room can help me project this on the screen for you. But so this for social media and digital marketing specialist. It's actually at Prime Life Limited. So, but then this is also an opportunity for us to look at this role. So this is what it contains. It's for the role of social media and digital marketing, and the salary there is between 200 and 300,000 per month. So, but let's just look at what it entails that the person coming into that role has to do. A part of what the person has to do is experience. Qualification is BSc, HND in mass communication or digital media, minimum of 1 year experience in social media management. Also, the responsibilities, digital marketing strategies. You'll be able to work with LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, WhatsApp. Is it not too much? Create, design and publish engaging content, including graphics. Develop and manage content calendars. Execute, monitor and optimize digital marketing. Utilize AI-powered tools. This what it's like? So talk to us about this.
Actually, this is more like a job that is meant for 4 different people, because I could actually see from the job role, I could actually see AI, ChatGPT and all of that. Okay. So that is majorly for, even for a 1 year experienced person, there's no way you'll be able to deliver on that. Okay. That because you actually need to know how to prompt LLMs, write different LLM.txt file, then also understand robot.txt, how crawlers actually work, how does AI get content to refer your business or mention your business. So for this job role, this is more than just a social media manager's job, although it's said that social media and digital marketer, but with the job description, I think they'll need more than just a digital marketer to do that, because it also includes content creation and video editors. So
okay, so let's move to another opportunity. This one is for those who are interested in opportunities such as what foundations offer. So we'll go to Ford Foundation. Ford Foundation is opening opportunity for Nigerians and other interested people who are willing to take on this social justice and inequality focused institutional grants. So for eligibility, eligible domestic or foreign organizations are welcome. Then age range, there's no age range limit. This is open to Nigerians, even home and abroad. The benefit is that it gives you access to grants, it gives you access to funds and other information that you may need for career growth. So how to apply? You can go to the website, which is www.fundsforngos.org, fundsforngo.org, and application is free based on the information available on the website. Okay, so it's a the website again is fundsforngo.org, fundsforngo.org. So you can go to the website and apply and also read some other information on the website. Okay, so the next to that is another opportunity, which is in NIH grants. So this is for those who are into biomedical related field. So for you to be eligible, the details of eligibility is not quite clearly stated, but it's open. You can give it a try, check the website. Okay, so another information is that for you to apply, you can go to grants.nih.gov, grants.nih.gov. so you have access to NIH funding. Okay, so for those who are interested, you can also seize that opportunity. All right, so this is always published every year. It's free to apply, and Nigerian institutions have to take advantage of this. Okay, so what do you think about grants like this?
Yeah, for grants like this, I think it's actually a good thing that people could actually have access to facilities like this to actually help them increase or even create business or generate revenue for their businesses. And it's, for me, I've seen people that actually benefited from different grants and that are still actually doing very well even with their business after the grant support. So it's a very good thing.
Okay, so let's go to another one, which is Grant Watch. Grant Watch is also giving opportunities for those who are willing to leverage on it. So it's a non-profit, those who can apply, NGOs can apply, small businesses can apply, schools can apply, agencies can apply, individuals and other applicants can also apply. For you to be eligible, you have to be any of those things that we mentioned. I mean, your organizations have to be into any of those things that we mentioned. For you to apply, you can visit the website grantwatch.com. Grantwatch, excuse me, grantwatch.com is the website to visit and read other information about how you can benefit from that opportunity. The deadline is not clearly stated, but maybe when you go through the website, you can also see other details. And let's go straight to this other opportunity, which I feel that a lot of Nigerians will be really interested in. Okay, this is what is called the Nifemi, what do you call it now? Nifemi Brown Foundation. Let's check Nifemi Brown Foundation. Let's check Nifemi Brown Foundation. The Nifemi Brown Foundation is what we're looking at. So the Nifemi Brown Foundation is for undergraduates who are looking for scholarship, and they are asking for those people who are willing to turn in their application, and the deadline is August 24 this year. August 24 this year. So it's open to all Nigerian students currently enrolled in a higher institution of learning. So there's an essay that you are expected to write. It's about AI and how it's changing how people learn and work. So what do you think about this opportunity? Anyway, you can apply for that or get more information about this offer. Visit the website www.nbfafrica.org. www.nbfafrica.org. You can get more details. So what do you think about the NBF
Yeah, I think it's a good initiative, because if you look at it now, AI is like the future of everything, be it commerce, be it education, business, and even now we even have AI automated websites that actually help you source for job. They apply for you, and once you are being invited for invites, they also still send you a notification for you to then even prep you.
Oh, hold on. There's an AI that will apply for job.
Exactly.
For me.
Yes.
What's
there are a lot of them like that. You have auto apply, we have job OS, we have even, you can even still use Claude AI. You set it up for it to actually scrape the web, look for different offers in your niche, then help you apply, then also still give you an interview prep on likely questions that they could actually ask you. Then once you have been successful at each stage, it sends you notification for you to know what the result of each interview levels are. So everything is almost automated. So AI is like everything we actually need to succeed now.
Wow. So AI can help look for job. AI can help do the job.
Exactly.
What else can AI not do? All right, so it's been a very insightful, very interesting moment. Learning opportunities available in digital marketing, and my guest has been a digital marketing specialist, Mr. Olusegun Olayemo. He has done his part in giving us insight. So the takeaway from this show is that you can start from wherever you are. You can start with content writing, and that if you want to. And so you can start with content writing, you can start with social media management, and that there are opportunities for you not only locally but even internationally. And to also let you know that no matter the amount that is being paid, you can actually scale it up and also make the best of it. So I believe that you have learned one thing or the other. I think home is calling. For everything that has a beginning, there's always an end to it. It's been a very good moment, and I must say thank you so much for coming to Opportunity Radio TV.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. So for my viewers, we really appreciate your time, and stay tuned for yet another show coming on Opportunity Radio TV. I'm Daniel Oyemi. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TV West. Reporting the West, inspiring progress.
His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewolu Ladoja, the Oluban of Ibadan. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this is a special visit from a special traditional ruler that you have things in common with.
The people of Oyo State said, are we going to become another Chibok? Is it going to be a perennial issue? But as I said, it has not brought a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria State. Because people now know that we now have a president who will not negotiate from the position of witness with any kidnapper. So thank you very much. We are really very grateful.
From 8 divisions, now we are now moving to 12 divisions to shorten the response time, to give, that response time the teeth that is needed for us to defeat terrorism and banditry. It is very necessary, and we are doing so.
Before the experts debate them, before the politicians defend them, we hear it directly from the people. This is Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudende, and today we hit the streets to ask citizens about their biggest frustration with public transport in Nigeria and what solutions do they think can address this issue. The daily commute is a routine millions understand, but it doesn't always come easy. With transportation, it's a different story every day. Today on Citizens Direct, we hit the streets to ask citizens about their biggest frustrations with public transportation and what solutions do they think can address this issue. Let's go.
On Monday, I'm going to Ikeja. Now 700 naira Marwa is collect from Agege to Ikeja. The thing I want to do, you reduce the petrol because all the people, and then when the rain is fall, anytime the rain is fall, this motor is 100 naira, they do 700, 800. Help me tell the petrol to come down. I pray for you. And then the Nigeria is good. I like the Nigeria is good.
My advice for government is that about the transport is that sometimes when rain fall, come and see how people can suffer. My advice is that all those tax they are removed for workers, they should use it to provide transport like from another country. They will provide enough BRT, enough korope, enough motor for street, for road, so people cannot suffer about the transport. Like when rain fall, people can suffer. All those transport driver, they will just increase amount of during the midnight, they will just increase. Almost people are collecting for salary. They are suffered. The transport money it always collects our salary, and it's too much. And government they don't care, so it's not good. I advise government all those our tax they should use it to do something, because no everybody enter motor, everybody enter by transport, so they should produce some BRT, Korope and other motor.
The problems we are facing in Nigeria with the transportation, is it the what's it called, public transport? One is about, some of them we know that okay, their vehicle is faulty. For them to repair the vehicle before they start picking passengers on the road, it will be a problem for them. So it's just that they should, maybe if the, how can I put it, maybe their transport, is it NURTW or what they call it, they should always, maybe they should call themselves together and ask them to always check their buses, their cabs, before they put it on the road for them to start picking passengers. Because most of these things used to delay passengers for maybe where they are going to, some of them to work, some to maybe one particular what's it called that they're supposed to go to. So let me just say we Nigerians, we are the one that we have to just repair this country because this country is for all of us, not for just one person.
In my own opinion, all drivers in Lagos, especially Nigeria, they should check their vehicle before moving on the road, because when I was coming this morning, my bus parked us unknown area where we did not know, due to because it's not checked his car before entering the express, and that affects a lot of people so much.
It is better to deal with the causes of issue than dealing with the symptom. You understand now? When the father of a home is not a responsible father, the entire home is as good as useless. That is the truth about the whole thing. In other words, when the government of the day is not living to expectation, every photo, every other thing that is going on, the truth is that we don't want this government. So if we are afraid to say, we don't want to, nobody want to, I don't want anybody to see my face, I don't want people to recognize me, then it's as good as then what is the point of being a Nigerian person in the first place? That is the issue. You understand now? There is corruption, things are not okay. Now you are asking of how the transportation is affecting us. Of course, you know very well now that the person that's supposed to be there is not the right person. You understand now? Because when people think that they can encourage benefits from their fraud, I tell you that the cycle of injustice will continue. Are you getting the story? So the fundamental problem is not about transportation. The fundamental problem is the leadership issue. That is just the truth. When the right person is there, this whole thing will completely change. You will see it now. There will be somebody that will be on that throne now for the next 3 months or so. You will begin to feel the impact. That dividend of democracy, you begin to see it. The good thing, the reason why we go out to vote, you begin to see it. But when you have the wrong person on the throne, definitely the people there will groan. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs that when a bad king is on the throne, he said the people groan. And that is the truth. So it is not about transport issue. It is not about whatever. The issue is that it is a leadership system, leadership problem. And when that is done, that is treated and handled, every other thing will fall in place.
I think it's a system problem. I think it's not a system problem. It's a system that was designed for it to function that way, and it is doing what it was made to do, right? So, plus because the dependency of petroleum, the rate at which we adapt to developments and improve technologies to make things better is really slow. We are getting what we've actually, the system we designed basically, and a lot of us are not really aware of the system. That's why we have people in the seats of power drawing these whole things out, mapping it out in their favor. It is directed towards a select few and not the masses. Those few are the primary beneficiaries of these things. The masses are basically the sources of income, basically. So I think the whole thing is with the system. The system needs a revamp. I also speak to people that are exposed to innovations, and there are ways we could actually put all of these things. It doesn't have to be a government thing. We could work on better ways. There are options of electronic vehicles. We work it would improve the power system, because some of these things need to be powered right. But however, there are people making up of the lack of power. So the chain is long. So it's not just the transport. The transport is just a ripple effect of something that is way beyond our control.
The problem with transportation in Lagos State is most especially the Agberos. When they see crowd on the bus stop, they are the one dictating the fare. They will tell the passenger that, they will tell the driver that this is the amount, you should increase it suddenly because of the crowd. So I think there should be a regulation between the Agberos and the government. They are just increasing the fare uncontrollably, there should be a control between the driver and the government. The bus driver has nothing to do with it.
When it comes to public transport, especially in Lagos State, is the ways and manners they are doing it here. There you got somebody from here to Ogba, they will call him 500, 400, and in the morning, just the price are varies. You ask them, they say because Agbero is collecting money from there. Agbero is one that is fixing price. What I'm seeing there is that people that are now working, they don't own vehicle, they are the one fixing price on how people that own vehicle will be carrying people just sit on one side and be eating money. The other one that are working, they will be collecting money from there. At the end of the way, you look at what those drivers are doing is that the money they pay, buy fuel and pay Agbero, at the end of the day, they fly in the life of the average Nigerians. They will start paying at just price, paying to a fare that is supposed to be not more than 200 naira, they will be paying 500, 400 naira. That's one of the things I expect from public transport in Lagos State here. Because Agbero is one of the major problems here. Because the way the Amanas, they are collecting money from those motorists, and they are now putting in on the life of the unpaid Nigerian in this country, they are now adding into it. I think it's what government needs to do is totally scratch these people, allow the system to flow naturally, so that those people that are actually working, those drivers, the money they are working, they can take it home. So that somebody cannot just be working. One people will sit down, one beer parlor, one bet Nigeria place and be eating the money and be eating the money just like that. That's one of the challenges we face in this country. That some people are working, some people are just eating the money. If they can strike this national unit, I believe this transition will be okay in Lagos State.
One of the experience I had with public transport is all this Agbero. These people collecting money, calling themselves tax force. So there was a time there was a heavy downfall. So due to people rushing and people finding means of going home, so those Agboros started increasing the fee. Not even from the driver, but them particular started increasing the fee. So that day was very annoying and so. So my solution or advice I would give is that government should find a way to even remove them totally from the road. Totally. If it is possible for commercial vehicle to go and buy their tickets, book it online or pay it online, they should find a way doing that. Not them staying on the road, causing more hiking or making people to be more discomfort. Because to me they bring discomfort to people. They are just there collecting money, unnecessary money. So that's my own solution. And
it's roads. You know, when the roads are not okay, you understand, they tend to put the burden on the people that enter their buses. You know, because of maintaining the vehicle, they will now put everything on us. Just for example, where I'm coming from, around somewhere in Ojo, in my estate, somewhere we used to take back like 500 naira, but because it's rainy season and the road is not okay, everywhere is flooded. So from 500 naira, the thing went up to 1,500, 2,000 naira. So all those things, bad road also is a factor. I think if the government should, sit up, help us with good roads, accessible roads, I think it will go a very long way. And also in the aspect of fuel, I think if the government can do something about it, and bring down the cost of fuel in the country, I think it will also help. For bad roads, I think bad roads and good drainage system also, I think that's the major problem of bad roads in Lagos especially.
My biggest problem when I have coming out is vehicle. Coming out in the morning, going to work in the morning, you'll be standing, sometimes you'll be standing, there is no vehicle on the road, and the situation of finding yourself entering inside the bus, and the bus you will see, it will be closer. Going from here to the island, they will tell you 3,000. That's more cost, and what I advise the government to do, they should provide more vehicles for us so that to be able to carry both bus stop to bus stop, and also the increase of fuel, they should reduce it, because that's what causing the scarcity of vehicle on the road sometimes.
And transportation pays on the high side now, and it's really frustrating because it's a thing to leave home with an amount of money, and getting to the park is another thing to meet another price, another addition, and you know, like it's frustrating and you'll be pissed, like you are with this particular money. Yesterday you enter this particular location for an amount of money, getting to the park the next day, and you are adding to that money again. And also for drivers that they will know that their vehicles are in bad condition, and they will still go ahead with that kind of vehicle. All this, what I think government should do is that they should please help to decrease the price of fuel, because that's what both drivers are saying. Because any slight opportunity, they will just increase the transport fare. They will say that epo won, this, that. There's a form of job. Kí wọ́n dín owó epo kù. Share, you understand? So government should please, they should reduce the price of the fuel so that the drivers too can be considerate with the transport fare.
First and foremost, already we are all aware that the situation of this country is so precarious that first and foremost, we are aware that the situation generally is not favorable to anyone. And then secondly, this transmission issue is something that should go a long way to be supplemented by government in terms of making buses available at a fixed price and at affordable rates. I'm telling you, if that is done, it will go a long way to bring relief to both government and private workers.
The people in the public transport, that is what frustrates me about them. Sometimes they usually do air pollution in the public transport, congestion, and mostly the government should find a way to solve it. I don't know how to solve it, but the government know better, and the government know how to do it.
Issue has many voices. Before the experts debate them, before the politicians defend them, we hear it directly from the people. This is Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudende, and today we hit the street to ask citizens if you had the opportunity to advise leaders on one thing about the economy, what would it be?
I asked the driver why. You just inflate the money suddenly. Yesterday, I bought it 500 naira in the morning. When I came there today, they say it's 900 naira. How comes? What could have brought the sudden increment? He told me that once there is hold up on the road, they must surely inflate it. I say, why? You people are just doing whatever you like concerning the masses. Things are not done that way. What if I did not equip myself? Like maybe I budget the normal monies that I normally used to enter, and I get there, you inflate the money. How will I get to my destination? The driver was giving me unnecessary excuses that, okay, what if they get to the road and they meet hold up? That hold up is cause of their inflation. Things are not done that way. People are not that convenient. If the rain is falling, you will suffer a lot. Because the transport you enter 100 naira, they will have triple or quadruple it. Things are not done that way. They are inconvenient the masses. I think everyone can proud themselves that they can be going with their motto. And they will have known their certain budget. But we masses, we are suffering. And we are not convenient. Maybe, and the only person, people that can intervene to make it regular is government. Because we cannot just tell them that they should do whatever that is not favor them. So those are the things those drivers are using to lie. So, and which we cannot do anything. We can only dance to their tone. Once we cannot afford to go anywhere than to enter the transport.
Most especially in Lagos. You understand? The only thing I can say the challenges we are facing in Lagos is this unavailability of the proper parking system.
these garages of it. The volume of the transport, public transport vehicle in Lagos is far higher than the available parking places. I mean, the garages created by the government. That is one of the things that is giving us problem first always in Lagos. But I also dwell in Oyo State, in Ibadan, to be precise. There are something similar to this is happening in Ibadan as well. You see where the public vehicle and the commercial commuter will be parking beside the road. They will be causing the kind of hold up or parking, and in the sense that it will disturb other road users from moving freely. That is one of those things that is creating problem in Nigeria public transport system. You understand? And going to that kind of Oyo State, we need government to invest more in public transport system. Like Lagos State, we have BRT, we are even having this train system in Lagos State, but in Oyo State, it's not like that. Everything in Oyo State is almost 80%, 90% on private public transport system.
Came from Bega to Agege here right now. There's a bus you enter and they are telling you 500, 600 naira, and there are some other buses that you enter and they feel like 400 naira, and also all of that. So basically, what I think the government should do is, I think they should regulate it. Should have a fixed price, for public transportation for a particular location, so that we'll not be having all these random. You don't have a particular fixed price for it. So should have a fixed price, because that sometimes maybe we have fuel, the increase in fuel price, and some drivers may decide to take their price very high, while some may maybe also consider it. So I think fixing it in a very fixed price will help to curtail.
Transportation remains a vital part of our everyday life, but for many Nigerians, it comes with a significant challenge. Citizens are hopeful that meaningful action will lead to a safer, more effective, even more affordable transport systems. I am Victoria Ogundoide. This is Citizens Direct, and thank you for joining us.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TV West. Reporting the West, inspiring progress.
A new name has entered the race for the Lagos State House of Assembly. Honorable Maruf Ali Balogun has officially declared his intention to represent Shomolu Constituency 2, formally launching what he calls a mission rooted in service, accountability, and inclusive governance. In his declaration, Ali Balogun outlined a clear agenda for the constituency.
Yes, I'm making my declaration today because my people are backing me. I've made my consultation, reach out to people that I'm supposed to reach out to, and they are with me, and they are giving me the backing that I should go ahead 100%, that they are going to stand with me anytime, any day. And that is why I'm doing my open declaration today to contest for that office.
He is promising to deepen grassroots engagement, listening to residents, consulting widely, and co-creating solutions with the people he hopes to represent.
Part of what I promise that I intend to do for them is to provide health insurance for them, to empower our widows, to support them, our market women. For the students, we will support them with free tutorial, support their education with the books and everything that they need, change the desk and whatever it is that they need. Then our youth as well, we will turn unemployment to empowerment through digital skills, vocational training, and so on and so forth. So we have this experience, and that's the reason why we are telling our leaders that they should give us the youth the opportunity to come out and contest, and they should support us. We can't continue the way it is. And I said it earlier on also, that for someone that is above 65, why is he contesting for the office of a House of Assembly? Let the youth run this office. Let the youth run it. And in the government also, once you are 60 years, you are supposed to retire, even as a civil servant. It's either you are 60 years or you spent 35 years in service. So why are we still having someone that is above 65 years running for a position when we youth that we are under 40, we are there? So what are they telling us? And they are telling us that they want to back that candidate for what? Is it that we are daft? Is it that we don't know what we are doing? We have the technology, we have the understanding, we have the knowledge. We went to school and we understand what we are doing.
On development, his priorities include youth empowerment, job creation, better healthcare, quality education, infrastructure renewal, and support for small businesses. Ali Balogun says his bid is more than politics. He is now calling on community leaders, stakeholders, and residents across Shomolu Constituency 2 to back his campaign.
So mobilizing is never been an issue to us. We know how we do it. When the primary come, when we get to the bridge, we know how to cross it.
The 2027 legislative elections are still months away, but in Shomolu, the race has already begun.
Why are you doing it today? Yeah, it's a sensitization program. You know, the program was launched by the CGC, Bashir Adewale Adeni, in May last month. And this now is a sensitization program. Series of lectures are going to be offered on the procedures of the advance ruling. As we all know, the advance ruling is a trade facilitation tool which is going to facilitate how business or trade is being carried out in Nigeria. In essence, what it means is that applicants or importers or their representatives, they are going to apply to Nigeria Customs Service on information in regards to classification, valuation, origin, or status. When we talk about status, we are talking whether consignment physical policies as it affects certain products. Whether these products are covered by end user or not, or they are under restriction, like as you are aware, the items like fish, before you import fish into Nigeria, there are certain things you need to do. So advanced ruling will give you information on most of these items. So when you get it, according to our laws, section 24 is going to be binding on both the applicant or the declarant as well as Nigeria Customs Service. So whatever information is given, the moment the importation is done, all items, as long as they are followed anyway, is going to be binding on both the importer and Nigeria Customs Service.
All right, if I may ask, sir, I know that since the CGC came on board, he's been initiating so many innovative tools to facilitate trade. Now, what makes this one different from the others? I know some time ago we did something like the time release study. There was other one that has to do with
AEO.
Yes, AEO and all of that. So, sir, can you tell us why this is different from others and what this would do more, to advance trade?
As you are all aware, the CGC is somebody that is very passionate about the Nigerian economy. We all know. From the beginning, when 1 year ago, what he did when he came on board was to engage stakeholders. That's part of the process of trade facilitation as well. There was a robust stakeholder engagement. Thereafter, just like you said in your question, there was a time release study which checks the time. It's part of the trade facilitation tool as well. There's the AEO, which is still the same, a part of the trade facilitation tool. Then the advanced ruling. We notice before now a lot of time is being wasted on arguments on classification, argument on values, argument of where origin of goods and all that. But at this point, why this is going to be different is information, specific classification guideline is going to be given on every item that is required by the declarant. Values are going to be given, is going to be on paper before the importation is made. So if eventually the importation is made, you are going to go according to what has been agreed on. You pass your declaration. Nobody is going to question it. You understand? So these items are going to come in exactly as stated on the certificate to be issued. So it's going to simplify everything. It's going to harmonize and make standard very clear.
All right, talking about making standard very close, I have to ask this question. I know that in recent times we've been having so many seizures, particularly with regards to cargoes or items that are threatening to, societal security. Will these things, advanced ruling also tackle such problems, with regards to people bringing in such items, people being able to track them or pick them out before they get to the country, and among other things. And will it also impact revenue generation for the Nigeria Customs Service?
Definitely, when we talk about facilitation, we are talking about revenue as well. The faster you move your cargo, the more revenue, the more cargoes come in, the more there will be space in our ports, the more cargoes will come in, and the more revenue for Nigeria Customs Service, the more revenue for Nigeria. So when advanced ruling, when it's done on products, you know exactly where these products are coming from, you know the values, you know the classification, then the bottom line still remains physical examination. When comprehensive physical examinations are done, illicit items that are not supposed to come in, definitely they are going to be tracked. And they are going to get them. So at this point, I think whoever engages in anything illicit is going to find it very difficult, because the documentations are going to be there. The bill laden, the manifest, everything will be very clearly stated. And anybody that comes forward to engage in the advanced ruling tool, if anything is done otherwise, Nigeria Customs Service has the right to withdraw such ruling on any item.
Sir, has there been any major infraction that necessitated this flag off of this program at this time? Any major infractions?
No, you know, these are in line with international best practices. It's all over the world. When you talk, these are tools introduced by WCO, WTO to ensure that there is standard. There is standard in international trade. It cut across countries, it cut across borders. So it's not only peculiar to Nigeria. So many countries are adopting these procedures. They are tools rolled out for all countries to go in order to embark on in order to standardize international trade, in order to simplify international trade. So anywhere you go around the world, you see all these tools being rolled out. It's not peculiar only to Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's too wide. Let's go now. It's pretty wide.
It's okay. Are we done?
Yes, sir.
This one we're done, let us know.
Okay, sir.
All right. We're done, sir. The only thing left before the anthem is to keep memory. Thank you so much for being early, and also thank you for staying up. And I hope you know that. Thank you very much, sir. The representative till now, that's the joy of being in the public relations unit.
So the officers prepared, and I was waiting until I was informed that this is the venue, so forgive me, sir. Let me start by thanking the Controller General of Customs for graciously approving that this course should take place. Nigerian Customs Service is at the precipice. We have witnessed several training programs, but we have also seen that those training programs are yielding results. Besides our key performance indicators in the areas of revenue collection and anti-smuggling operation, we have been able to improve ourselves in the international community, culminating in the recent recognition by WCO congratulating the service at that level. It is a milestone that has been achieved through these trainings. Sir, we are indeed very grateful and communicate our gratitude to the Controller General of Customs and his management team. For the participants, I think nobody has been happier and luckier than you are. I joined this service over 30 years ago, and attending courses was indeed a big privilege if you are given the opportunity. But here we are, month after month, week in, week out. There are opportunities for officers to improve their capacity. Sir, the entire Nigerian Customs Service officers are very grateful for this opportunity given to them. However, as I said, to whom much is given, much is expected. It is our hope that we deploy the knowledge that we've acquired, particularly as this knowledge has been